That should. You guys hear me? Is that better? So, like I said, I'm trying to start a project that that I started, let's say, years ago. No, no, no. Well, no, not that long ago. It was probably maybe 10 years ago. So I started this project and and um it never turned into anything. I bought all the stuff for it and kind of a weird thing. Ended up turning into something after the fact. Like everything I do, gets thrown into a corner. But this power supply. Now this is a fast MXF1 350 watt computer power supply. Old. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Made LM X. Because it'll tell me pretty much exactly when I started this project. It looks like they still make it. So I got the 350 watt. They make them up to 100 watt. I like how they're racing car style coating. Look up the issue because it'll tell me when the date is published. Hopefully. 2013. So, all right, okay. So it was just shy of 10 years ago that I started this project, which, yeah, that sounds about right. For me at least. So let me get back to it. So the reason I bought this power supply is because I wanted my own test bench. I bought a test board, I bought some pins. These are banana jacks with tin plating. I'll tell you how old these are. I know I got these at Radio Shack. How I know. Here's the power supply. Nothing special. 350 watt. Power supply. And it's so old that it actually got treated to a coat of, this was Rub and Buff. So this used to be black, and now if you can see, it's ugly gray. Because I Rub and Buffed it because I was bored. That's what I do when I'm bored. So power supply. Then power cord. And so I bought this board. This is the Beep ATX RA from Malaysia. Board basically pull power from that power supply and turn it into 3.3 volts, 5 volts, or 12 volts. You can also do negative voltage. And there's multiple grounding pins. I appreciate. but it looks like I'll run off. Talking to myself. Is that a grounding pin? Okay, so yeah. So July 2013 Rev 1.0. So I wonder what the new rev is for this board. Let's see. Dash AXTRA. ATX. It's dyslexia. I got okay. Try. On. I bought it. Don't even know. Okay, this website doesn't even exist anymore. Wow. Our new site is no, not. Maybe because it's the Malaysian. Okay, so Citron Marketplace has some stuff. Okay. Power supply board. This the I search the ATXRA board. Oh, it has a breakout board. Yeah, there it is. There's a breakout board. Exact same thing. There's nothing special. 24 pin ATX, 24 pin ATX, on and off toggle switch, power standby LED, 3.3 volt, 5 volt, negative 12 volt, positive 12 volt, ground, S on, 5 volt standby, power okay, arc extend out. That's it. The breakout board. It's $2.48. Still get it from www.tron.com.m. It actually reverts to tron.io. Don't know where I got it though. Probably didn't. So anyways, I want to turn this into a functioning power supply. Upgrade the wire as my jank installed years ago just to get it working. But yeah, I want to mount it into a case, make it all fancy schmancy and nice and pretty. And to do that, I need now the smart me would just buy a box, get in the box. But the me who wants to build. I have found myself in really of a pickle because I want to build it, but I also have to account for a bunch of other stuff. So I think today, 8 o'clock here already. I want to make this a quick video. Today, I'm going to just take the power supply apart, remove all the stuff I don't need, all the wires and stuff, and just use the because that's all this board requires. So I guess taking it apart's gonna be the first part. hard part shouldn't be taking it apart. Not screwing it up while I time. Audio. Hello. Sorry. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. That should be right. It might be a little loud. But that should be the right webcam. It keeps me from screaming. Okay. So all I need is this. This is the only connector that I need out of this whole board, which means all of these can go bye-bye. Oh, warranty void if removed. Oh no. What will we ever do without a warranty from 10 years ago? That race car coating, man, it's gonna get nicked. I should have got a smaller screwdriver to do this. I got a big one. Oh, whatever. Let's see if it fits. It does not. Okay. So I brought a big one. That's not enough. This is enough. Is this a smaller bladed one? Nope. Fatter version of the same one. This one, and that'll do. Okay, cool. Let's take this piece apart. Try not to lose anything. I make no promises at all that I will not lose something. I am notorious for losing stuff. Now, I'm not gonna get super critical on this. I'm not gonna like desolder. Well, hold on. Let me rephrase. I'm gonna try not to desolder anything. May it become a problem? Yeah, probably. I don't know. But I want to keep as much of this intact as possible. That's also why I didn't take the fan shroud off. For the most part, this thing should come apart without having to take the fan off. Oh, there it is. Stuck on the front anywhere. A little clip. Oh, some clips in the front. There we go. And then the fan should just plug. Yep, there it is. Fan unplugged. Ugly fan. Okay. Alright. There's the board. We're going to do some wire tracing. Pick off the zip tie. Come on, zip tie. I'm probably going to have to put another zip tie on. I know. Get upset at me. Take this bit out here. Oh, it's coming off. It's coming off. There it is. Okay, now we're gonna snake wires through because I need to segregate what wires I need and what wires I don't. Colorful wire. So basically everything except this big chunk here needs to come off. Okay. Easier said than done. Mind you, I don't have power to this board. I haven't had power to this board for a minute. I guess the easiest way to do this would be just to start somewhere. Start removing cable. Because I can trim cable after the fact. And I'll probably use some of this cable for my actual power supply. And those are all those connectors. Those are done. Those are done skis. Cool. And then this is part of these connectors. And usually all these grounds and all these power things, they go to the same spot. So that's why I'm not too concerned. And that's that connector there. And that leaves me with the chonker. Okay, cool. So now we're going to come in here. And we're going to start trimming back these pieces. Okay. So here's the trippy part. There's some spots in here, like this connector, or this wire here, I don't know if you can see it, this wire here, that actually bundles in with all these wires. So I want to keep these wires and not trim it all the way back where it could cause a short. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim it a little bit, just like that. And then I'm going to get my handy dandy shrink wrap. And then shrink wrap that wire just enough where it's out of the way. And I'll shrink wrap that where it's not touching anything, and this will close off so that if it were to short or anything, I wouldn't have any issues. So here's a fun one. So the 12 volt, the positive 12 volt, which is this yellow one here, has 4 pins that I don't need and 2 that I do. So in that situation, I probably would benefit from desoldering it. I probably would. And I don't know if this is doable. So not what I wanted to do. Like I said, things change. Not what I wanted to do, but we can pivot. We're pivoting because it might be more beneficial in the long run. I think there's only 4 screws holding this whole board together. We'll see. Of course, when I take this apart and I put it back together again, I'm going to test it. I'm not a psychopath. Plug it in, see if it powers on still. Okay, so you guys are gonna have to remind me that there is a plastic protector underneath. You got anything from shorting? Oh, sorry. Okay, so alright, so yeah, it is a chunky boy. What the hell was that? Oh hell, where did that come off of? Alright, well we're gonna have to find out where that came from. That's weird, because I don't see anything where it could come off of or anything that needs to be covered. Alright, so these wires are say those aren't even safe. Are you kidding me? Is this all one big blob? It is. Yeah. Barf. Okay. Okay. This all one big blob too? It is. Double barf. Okay. And then another globule. Alright. Taking a lot more off than we thought. There was a reveal. And Oh, we're okay with pivoting. Story of our life. It's already plugged in because if it is, it would make my life better. It's not. Unplug that. I don't need my Dremel today. Rephrase. I hope I don't need my Dremel today. Turn that on. Plug this in. Get red poison. Got this is mine. It was made 10 years ago, so let's go with the Rojas. Nice and loud. Sure you guys like that. Let me go moisten my sponge. Solder sucker here. Got my solder. You ever get like these weird references in your head when you're doing something that have nothing to do with what you're doing? So, right now, in my brain, I'm thinking of that Simpsons episode where the meteor's gonna hit Springfield, and everybody's inside of Ned Flanders' fallout shelter. So when I said like it is what it is, I was actually thinking of that song my grandma used to sing, like Que Sera Sera, and that song always brings me back to that episode of The Simpsons because that's the song that Ned Flanders was singing on the top of the mountain, basically sacrificing himself because the whole town was in his fallout shelter. And it just always brings me back to that moment of that particular episode. I just think it's funny. Um, funny little brain thing that I have. I don't know. Always thought it was a funny moment in the series. Everybody's basically saving themselves, and the only person that's gonna die is Ned Flanders, who graciously gave up his fallout shelter for all these inconsiderate, ungrateful people, including his wife and sons, which I think is like not the funniest part about it, but it's also like the most tragic part. Um, you know, he's willing to die for these people, and they're just like, okay, peace out, Ned. Thank you for your sacrifice. You know, and then his kid, I don't know if it was Rod or Todd. He's like, okay, Robbie, or whatever. You know, you gotta be strong. You know, Daddy tries to get in, and I want you to make sure he doesn't. And he's like talking with shotgun. I don't know. It's the most random moment of that episode, and it's just, I think it's funny. Like, shoot, Dad, please, even if I'm screaming for help. And then at the end of it all, you know, the only thing that ends up being destroyed is the fallout shelter itself. So, irony. That is the definition. But yeah. Again, that's just how my brain works, y'all. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why my brain works that way. It's how it does. Yeah, ah, dropping stuff. That. This needs to get put back in, so clean up this for a little bit so I put it back in. Not issue. I put a little glob of solder on it too, just so these wires stay together. I'll do my due diligence, don't worry. Making sure everything's together. The contemplation right now is shrink wrap or not to shrink wrap. Just this one little section, just to keep it safe from everything else. And my brain is telling me to do it. And there's really no don't do it thought about it. Get everything set up is a pain. So I got my little heat wand here. So the rest of this is going to put into that hole. Just want to make sure this bit is shrunk and protected. Got this little heat gun here. It gets super hot super fast, and then gets super cool super fast. So that's pretty cool, I think. And we cleared that section out. Cool. That section is done, and I can reinstall it. Back into the board. That's the solder. Close it up.
back to the way my brain works. That episode where Ned's basically sacrificing himself for the town. He basically tells Maud like, "Oh, Maud, I'm doing this, and like I don't want you to whatever." And she's like, instead of going like, "Oh, Nettie, like, no, don't do this," or "No, you know, I'll be with you," she's just basically like, before you can even finish, "Okay, done, no problem. You wanna kill yourself? Okay. Not even gonna worry about it. I already have someone lined up. Have your replacement lined up." No problemo. I just, that to me is ridiculous. Yep, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. That's okay with me. There must be a really thick bunch of wire back here. Oh, you know what? Ah! Does this. I'm like, oh, there's a huge chunk of wire that now the iron just went into like protection mode. What up, Dallas Dabber? I am working on modding that old ass power supply into an actual test bench power supply, so I can use it for my projects. So, hopefully, once this is all done, it'll work flawlessly. But we all know me, and we all know that's not how my stuff works. We're being hopeful right now. We're being hopeful. I have like 3 bunches. Okay, so here's like another thing. Like, this is the grounding pads here, and there's literally like 3 bunches of them, which I get. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Hopefully, yeah. Straight up, hopefully. I'm not complaining about the bunching. I'm just saying, like, it's all going to the same spot. What's the point of putting it this way? Could have just done it on one. But who am I? I'm not the designer. Not even the assembler. I feel like the majority of the stuff I work on is electronics with some like design work and some like personal design stuff. I just like, I'm always stuck in this like electronics thing where I just have to work on something electrical. I don't know if it's enjoyable. I don't know if everybody likes watching it. That's just what I do. That's what I do. So we're gonna try to push this out. Oh, look at that. Pushed it right out. Okay. And then I'm just gonna clean up this hole. I'm gonna reflow that solder. And this is all ground. This is all grounding crap. Well, that's probably why. Got a big nug in there. Yeah, nugget of solder. Pay attention to your solder sector, boys and girls. It's not making the right sound. It's probably not doing it right. Now, I know some people who are going to watch this are going to be like, you should be using a solder wick? You're doing it inefficiently? Yeah, probably. But I like the solder sucker. For me, it's my go-to. Especially on big solder removal jobs like this. It works for me. I'm comfortable using it. Except when it's not actually sucking any solder. Because it's full. Which happens quite often. So, again, trying to get some movement on this. Go. And that one's out. Clean up this hole, clean up the solder, move it around a little bit. Got holes there. Go on to the next big globula. Bro, is it hot? Yes, it's hot. There we go. Like that. It ain't pretty. But it'll do. So there's this old Canadian show, it's called the Red Green Show. And, not Canadian, but I was watching a couple episodes just because I thought it was kind of funny on some stuff. And his saying was, at the end of every show, he's always like, you might not be handsome, but you better be handy. Or something to that effect. And I always thought that was the funniest thing. So look at this. Look at I just need 2 wires and like taking out 4. So I just thought that was funny too. So I'm not a jack of all trades. I am not a master of any. I don't know what I am. I'm a tinkerer. My wife calls me Tinkerbell. Apparently there's a thing with things. Like she's a tinkerer and why they call her Tinkerbell, I don't know. My wife knows more about it, but I can tell you right now, as I get older, the dexterity and the amount of like effort and things that I have and what I put into my work and my hands, it gets harder and harder to do things. Just because I'm getting older, things are getting shakier. Like I used to be very good at getting like just the finest details and electronic components and soldering little bits and stuff, and usually I'm not this shaky. So I'm not having a stroke. It's just with time, my friends. With time comes all the little BS that you wanted to avoid. And then you burn yourself because you're not paying attention. And those people that are watching live got to see it live. So yeah, So if you're paying attention, Dallas Daughter, I should burn the crap out of my hand. We're gonna shrink wrap this. Keep it nice and neat. Tight. Try not to burn myself again. Okay. So that one's done. I swore I had another. Yep, there it is. You know what? I'm just going to come in, take this one off, give myself the headache. Since I'm already doing all this work, I'm gonna do it. Oftentimes, so jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Mic drop. I literally just said that without the quote. I'm pretty sure you Googled that, but it's alright. It's alright. We'll let it slide. Be mic dropping on me, bruh. You children today. Who was telling me? I think it was Gene at work or one of my guys at work. Now I saw it the other day. I saw it. I actually did. I think I saw it on YouTube or Facebook or something. But anyways, like Gene or Heath or somebody, one of the guys from work was saying, I guess, and you guys are gonna correct me if I'm wrong because I don't know anything about sports, but Luka from the Dallas Mavericks. You did have to Google it. At least you're honest. I appreciate that. Luka from the Dallas Mavericks said something. I don't know what it was, so don't, like I said, don't quote me on it because I don't know what it was. But it was basically the exact same thing that Michael Jordan had said. And I don't know if he thought maybe he had been original with it, or if he did not know that Michael Jordan had said it, or he didn't know who Michael Jordan was. I don't know. But they weren't clowning on him, but it was like, man, I wonder if he knows, or I wonder if he's just trying to like make it relevant again, or they had said something big about it. I don't know. Like I said, I am not into the sports, so I do not know these references, and I don't really know what the story was. These guys are like hardcore sports guys, and I appreciate that, and I love them for it, but I don't know. Shiitake about shiitake. I don't know anything about that. So, I cannot make comment on it. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I say? I don't know, so I don't say. Let's go with this chonker here. We're over here already. Hopefully this one comes out a little bit easier. But, you know. That's them for sure. I barely watch sports. Yeah, me too. I do enjoy a good baseball game, but it's definitely not like I need baseball in my life. Whatever. So I think I just broke my solder sucker. These are cheap, by the way. I bought like 3 for like $4. Maybe even less. Oh, I didn't break it. It just got a big blob of solder stuck in there. Ah! Cheap Chinese solder suckers. You know who? My wife actually will sit down for football games and watch them, which I don't know how she does it. And not just the halftime show. I made it for the halftime show, but she'll like legit watch a football game. Like, more power to her. I don't. I don't enjoy them at all. I don't understand them half the time. Some people live and die by football, especially here in Texas. Oh my gosh. Texas is the mecca for football fans. Oh, look at that. Remember that orange wire we're talking about? There it is. Okay, we're just gonna remove it deep down in the bowels of this furnace. And then we're gonna shrink it, keep it all together. Try not to burn myself. Like, I don't know why my hands are so shaky. Like, am I really that old now? Like, never ever have my hands been this shaky. Like, I'm not... Like... Like, that's not normal for me. Oh, that's crazy. I am going to make an appointment with the doctor. Jeez. That is legitimately not normal for me. That is like super sick. I wonder if I'm dehydrated. Quick, someone bring me a water. I should get my wife to start watching my streams. So when I need something from the house, I just be like, babe, bring me water. Bring me something. I don't think I can get my wife to watch my stream if I paid her. She doesn't even watch my YouTube videos. I've been doing YouTube for like 10 years. Well, I've had YouTube channel for like 10 years. But I don't think I could, like I said, I don't think I could pay my wife to watch my YouTube channel. Alright, there's another chunky bit. This power. Move that. So it looks like there's a couple wires and then a big blobby thingy. Why the extra solder? Well, it helps dissipate some of the heat around the board. This helps you melt the solder faster. My God. Anybody that catches this on YouTube, or if it shows up on Twitch later, check out Dallas Dabber. He's got a pretty decent Twitch stream. I know he wants to do some other stuff with it, so more power to him. He's an adequate gamer. He's enjoyable to watch, especially as the games progress and you can see the effects of his gaming, hint hint, kicking in. He thinks he can focus on stuff, which is hilarious. There we go. I also have a couple other friends at Twitch stream. Game Jam and Jamin. And Foxtail Brush. Also good streamers. If you like art, Foxtail is your place to be. If you like gaming, obviously, Game Jam and Jamin. Go check those guys out. They're actually the ones that influenced me enough to get on Twitch. I think I'm still in my infancy, where I'm not jaded. So that's good. You don't want to. You don't want to hate it before you even got into it. I'm definitely going to make an appointment with my doctor. This is... The shakiness is ridiculous. Well, that's just today, though. Like, I don't remember being this shaky when I was assembling that AR. Unless I was, I just wasn't it wasn't noticeable to me. Stick it in the hole! Alright, that's it. What if it's just hot? It's hot and feeling the effects of the heat. It's not really that hot. It's a ice cream in me. That'll fix it. Maybe my sugar's low. Give me a chart. Give me some heats. Should I invest in a new soldering iron? Probably. I feel like I just got this one though. It works okay. You know what? I do it like, I do use it mostly though for like quick jobs. So I can understand altering here. Okay. So now, clean that up a little bit. I don't want any spillover. They're really close together. Little solder boogers here. Alright. Let us see. It looks right. Everything's connected. Still don't know where that black thing came off of. probably could just reference the video again. But I'm leaving. At least I'm honest. Could be worse. Okay, so this goes here. And then that goes there. I'm gonna try to line this up again. As fast as possible. Get those screws installed. So anybody seen any good movies lately? I was gonna see Doctor Strange today, but I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I was out of it. Had a very stressful day today, and I just really wasn't in the mood. I'm just kind of over everything right now. I have this big server move coming up at the end of the week. Actually, it's probably gonna start tomorrow. And just over everything. Just over everything. Like really. Like that is my mentality, right? Just leave me alone. I'm over you. I'm over work. I'm over you. I'm over everything. I'm not like going into depression mode. Like that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like blah right now. I'm just blah. Just let me be blah. You know? I'd be happy just being blah. I'm gonna stick this here because there's a coil here, and it's like right up against the power. It doesn't like if you look at it, it kind of looks like it's on a capacitor or something. It definitely doesn't look like it was on something circular. Pops, it pops. I've had this thing for 10 years. So, way back in the day, this was more than 10 years ago, and I can honestly say that, I had my cousin had a school project. And he was supposed to build, not me, he was supposed to build a Rube Goldberg machine, right? And it was supposed to have like 4 different actions. This was for science project. He's like, can you help me? And I said, yeah, hell yeah. So I had this old power supply, and we gutted the power supply because I needed the voltages up of it. And I went and I got some car parts and just some other odds and ends, some motors, and we put together this badass Rube Goldberg machine where it actually was electronically triggered. Like it would and it was so I didn't want to get like coding, and I didn't want to do like Arduino stuff, and this was kind of before that too, so it had to be all electromechanical. So we simplified it, and what we did is we used aluminum foil and wire traces to trigger each of the next motors or the next switch or the next solenoid or whatever it was that did a bunch of stuff. And we did it as a carnival theme, which I thought was dope. And we put that all together. And don't do this at home. This is dangerous. That's a hot circuit now, and it would electrocute me. Let's see if there's a pop. No pop. Cool. So anyways, long story short, we put it all together, and he took it to his science fair, and I think he ended up, getting one of the highest places in the class or whatever for the machine. You know, he still had to do a report and everything, but I think he got one of the highest scores in the class for that. And his teacher was actually like, "Hey, can I keep this?" And I was like, and he basically was like, "No," because he thought like, "Oh shit, like it's all my cousin's stuff, like it's all my stuff. I want it all back." And I was like, "Nah, man, it's cool. Don't sweat it." So, anyways, yeah, so that's what it was, and I thought it was pretty dope. Okay, so now it's on. All right, cool. So we have standby and power. Look at that. All right, cool. So we're gonna plug this in. So this keeps residual power. So just gonna kill the power on it. So I thought that was always cool, like super cool to me. That was like a thing that I did with him, and I'll never forget it. He probably never forget it. I thought that was super cool. Something that we did together. Oh, and yeah, that's who I am though. I overthink everything. I overdo, I overplan, I over everything. I over everything. I don't know why. It's a sickness, really. It's a disease in my brain. Everything has to be done extra. Everything can be done simple. You wanna paint your car? Okay, cool. But we're gonna use a paint that's not even on the market right now. And we have to call the manufacturer and beg them to give us. You wanna color your this? Cool, but let's do XYZ color that we made for this only. No one else is gonna have it, so that when something bad happens, we'll never be able to find a replacement color. I want this art piece. It's the only one in the world. Not to say that I have like one art pieces. I have a couple that I have commissioned, but local artists, right? Friends and local communal artists that do things, and it's just, I don't know. Everything has to be special. Everything has to be extra. Everything has to be what it is. Wow. Alright, so all that's been gutted just to this connector. Cool. We're done. I'm done for tonight. This is me being done.
Alright, like I said, this is it. I'm done for tonight. I'm happy with that. I've accomplished more than I thought I could accomplish. And I'm happy to stop there and do something else tomorrow. So thank you guys again. Much appreciated. For the one person who's following my stream or whatever. Or if you're catching this on YouTube, thank you so much. I'm going to take off for today and tomorrow or the next day. I don't know. It depends on how tired I am. So until next time.